Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another journal with me video. Today's journal with me is using the new journal with me kit. So this is the May kit. And before we get into the journaling process, I just want to show you all the pieces that come in the kit. As always, it's got the same types and a similar amount of items included in the kit. So various different types of ephemera, journal cards, and some background papers, photo frames, linens, and things like that. So I always like to try and include a really nice variety of things to play with that will get you through a month of journaling. You can use them all together or you can use them on their own a bit more sporadically throughout your journaling. And the whole idea is just to make your journaling really nice and easy and give you a really nice starting point that all works together and matches together really easily. So the May kit has some really pretty florals in it and some darker tones, which I wanted to just do something a little bit different for this month. And I really hope you like this kit. So today I have some photos of my son on his birthday. I have some chocolate wrappers from Easter. I have some paper from some posters that I bought, and I also have an envelope with some really cute writing from my son's best friend. And I'm going to incorporate all of this ephemera into my journaling today. So I'm starting out on this page. I'm going to actually cover up this matte paper with all of the items that I'm using today. Just felt like it was a little bit too busy. So I'm taking the Easter chocolate wrapper and I'm gluing it straight down onto the page. It actually fit really perfectly. And then I also put some staples in each corner so that it's really nice and secure on the page. It's kind of a difficult type of material to attach to the page. And then I'm taking one of my favorite pieces in the May kit, which is this floral background paper. And I'm just going to trim that down with my ruler, just tear it off, and I'm going to use that as the background pattern for one of these pages. So I'm just tearing that all the way down to fit on the inside of this matte paper. Next, I'm taking the other background paper, which has these vintage recipe cards on it, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm just going to tear it down so that it fits well onto that matte paper, and I'm going to glue that beside the floral paper. I just feel like that gives me an easier starting point than the matte paper for this particular journaling. And that floral paper goes really well with the vintage recipe card paper as well. So I'm just going to glue those down, and that's going to be my base for the page. And I'm working across, I think I'm working across 4 or 5 different pages today. So I am actually nearly finished with this journal. I'm running out of pages, so it's time to whip together a new one. And I'm just filling out the last few pages in this now, and I'm going to have a flip through of this journal really soon, which I'm really looking forward to. I've really enjoyed working in this journal, and I've had so many people ask me about creating the class for how to make your own journal of this type with the craft text cover. And yes, I definitely do still want to do that, and I definitely do have plans for that, but I've been really swamped with projects at the moment, and I'm working on a class that I've been working on for months, and once I get that one finished, I will definitely try to get this journal cover class together as well. So this paper that I'm gluing down now is just some paper that was wrapped around some posters that I bought for my kids, and I wanted to include that in my journal as well. It was just too pretty to throw away, and again it fit really well on the matte paper page. And then I also want to attach this envelope from my son's best friend. It's just really cute. It says, "To my best friend in the whole world," which is really cute. And I'm just attaching the flap of that envelope over the side of the page. I did that with double-sided tape because I was attaching that to the Easter chocolate wrapping, which again is really difficult to pick the right sort of adhesive for. So I used double-sided tape, and then I also just added a little bit of washi tape as well. And then I'm taking this little photo frame from the May kit. I've sewn the edges of mine together, and I'm just going to slip this photo of my son inside. It was just his birthday. He turned 9 years old, and so I just included that photo inside the photo frame. And then I also have another photo of him playing golf on his birthday, which I'm going to include in the spread a little bit later on. So I decided to attach that photo in the photo frame just with a paper clip, so you can take it on and off the page to look at it. You can take the photo out, And then I also glued the black linen from the May kit down along the pocket on that page just to dress it up a little bit, and tucked the prompted card inside, which for this month it's a wish list. Now on the next page where I've added the backing paper, I'm going to add this little gatefold piece, which again is from the May kit, and I decided to put a photo inside. So for this piece, you can use it in different ways, but I'm using it as a gatefold. You could probably cut it up and do some fun things with this piece, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to back the white side with some lined paper, and then I'm going to refold it, and I'm going to attach the photo of my son inside. So you could back this with any type of paper that you like, or you could just leave it white, and that's just going to create a fun little interactive piece where I can hide another photo of my son in the spread. I decided to staple this piece down onto the page just because then you can kind of lift it up and you can see the back of it, which has the pattern as well. So instead of gluing that back piece down, I can always lift it up and have a look at the back side. And then on the next page, I tucked the envelope from the kit inside the pocket. So all the pages are being built upon, and now I'm kind of just adding some extra touches to make everything feel more finished. And then I'll go ahead and add my written journaling and all of that. I added this large label on the page here. It's also from the May kit, and then this smaller label also from the May kit on the following page as well. And those are just going to give me some nice little blank spaces to add some written journaling onto the page. I've got a lot of patterns happening in this spread, or these spreads, so there's a lot going on, and the papers are kind of busy, so they're hard to write straight on top of, and I didn't want to cover them up either. So those labels work really well for adding some writing space. And here you can see I've added all of my written journaling. And at this point, I remembered that I had all of these movie tickets in my bag from a movie we saw for my son's birthday as well. We kind of had a weekend to celebrate. So we saw a movie on the Friday night. And so I'm taking the tickets from the movie and I'm gluing them all over the page. So I glued them on different places across the spread. And I don't know why I did that. I just thought that that would be fun. And I know that these tickets are probably going to fade. Some of them maybe more than others. So I just thought maybe it would be cool to see which ones last and which ones don't. But I had so many tickets because it was our entire family plus his friend and my brother. So I had lots of tickets, so I just spread them across the page, and then I also put the extra tickets inside the envelope on the previous page. Last of all, I took some stickers. These are from the Market Square collection. I've been using these heaps because I just got them recently, and I added this little phrase or big phrase sticker inside the linen on the first page, which I think looks really nice, and then a couple of other little stickers around the page just to decorate it. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do for this journaling session. It was a really, really fun one to put together. And the May kit is going to be linked in my description box if you want to go check it out. It's a digital download, so you can print it out at home or you can take it to a print shop. I actually print mine at Officeworks here in Australia, and the prints always turn out really nice, and they're waterproof, and the papers are really nice quality, so that works really well for me. And it's also really affordable. So if you're an Australian, Officeworks is a great option, but you can of course just print them off at home or at the library or whatever print shop you have near you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this journaling process today. I hope you're all doing really well. If you have any questions, you can always leave them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.